I know you're going to get in the car and drive with me, but she says, please take your time because she knows I'm going to be famous. If you do that, you'll be with me when you die. I know the truth, but promise me you won't lie to me. I've been outside. Please click the like button if you are concerned about Chrisean Jr. In the event that you're a fan of Chrisean Rock, hit the like button. In any other situation, double-click the I've got some juicy tea for you guys. But listen carefully. I won't be name-dropping or anything because I'm not trying to play cops or anything. But I will tell you what the devil is going on with Chrisean Jr. By that, I mean that Chrisean Rock has specific interactions with certain people that she deals with. Click the subscribe button so you won't miss any videos, and will get the notifications when new ones are released. And the issue or reason for the priest's delay was addressed. Chrisean Jr., but I was told that Chrisean Rock is aware of his delays, which is why many people say that he is neglecting his son. Because Chrisean Rock is disregarding Chrisean Jr.'s delays, some people argue that Chrisean Rock is acting inappropriately because he is still carrying Jr. like a child. He should be running around because he is older than 18 months. To be clear, this is not what Turner said, and I don't want anyone to say it again. Turner isn't saying that he is only depending on what other people are saying instead of what I have to say, though, because if you want to hear what I have to say, it will be positive about Chris Jr., so let's settle that. I'm just basing it on that, not saying anything derogatory. Let me clarify that I'm not qualified to diagnose someone, and I never attended medical school or nursing school, so I have no knowledge of that. Based on what I've heard and what other people are saying, I'm hearing that Chris Rock is aware of what's wrong with Jr. specifically. However, many people on the internet are saying that, and think they are nurses and physicians. So, that's already stating what's wrong with Jr. Those who think they know what's going on with Jr. think that he has Down syndrome and is totally crazy, or that he has no control over his legs because of the way they hang. However, this is not what Turner is saying. Rather, it is what people around Chrisean Rock are saying. I'm not sure if Chrisean Rock is aware of that, or if she truly believes that everyone likes her, or if she's not that naive to believe that. But at the end of the day, this is what people are saying. Okay, that's talking behind her back. There are people saying and talking negatively about her and her son behind her back. Chrisean Rock is allegedly aware of Jr.'s situation. Many people believe that Chrisean Rock is unaware of what is happening with son and that she is simply enjoying herself while ignoring Jr. They say, okay, she knows it. Because Chrisean Rock is constantly focused on her son and is aware of what is happening with Jr., she needs time to herself. I concur that a woman occasionally needs time apart from her children, as stated by Chrisean Rock. Don't be too hard on Chrisean Rock because she is having fun. Many people say that Chrisean Rock is having a lot of fun, but where Jr.'s fun is at is where an 18-month-old lives. This is because Chrisean Rock has been towing Jr. around everywhere she goes for a good year and a half. Baby should be in a safe place with lots of toys and cartoons on TV. Jr. should be somewhere where he can eat anything he wants, play with as many toys as he wants, and watch as many shows as he wants. He doesn't have to be in the streets with all of those grown-ups. That you understand what I'm saying. If you agree, please leave a comment at the bottom of the video. Like it, share it, subscribe, and enable all post notifications. However, at the end of the day, she is aware of what is happening with Jr., so everyone will ask, well, Turner, do you feel like something's wrong with him? My only option was to leave because I'm a man. When my children were 17 years old and 18 months old, and you know what I mean when I say that they were all running around when they were 17 and 18 months old, I'm just being honest. At 18 months old, one of my sons was already flinging basketballs into his tiny toy basketball court, and you can see what I mean when I say that he was already bouncing the ball and trying to put it inside the basketball hole. I mentioned that every child is unique, but as a man, I'm only based on what I witnessed on my own. I can't judge someone else based on children because I wasn't present, But at the end of the day, I could just rely on what my kids were doing. At the age of 18 and 19 months, they were all running around the house and in the backyard, and I wasn't holding them or anything. Perhaps this is because I'm a father, but maybe you already know that I'm a guide. But as I mentioned earlier, mothers are different from fathers in that they are more focused on their children than the father is, even though the father is more like tough love in real life. However, my kids were running around being honest, so you understand what I mean. But ultimately, that doesn't put me in a position to judge Junior. I have no right to judge Junior, but there are many people out there who are passing judgment. They are criticizing Junior by claiming that he should be doing this and that he should already be giving himself food with a spoon and placing it in his mouth, among other things. I agree, but I'm still giving Junior the benefit of the doubt though, because it's not like Chrisean put a camera in his face and on Junior. That's because Chris Jr. isn't even on camera long enough for us to see those things. She's only giving us 2 or 3 minutes with Junior, which isn't enough to assess his progress. You can't learn anything about a child when he's only getting 2 or 3 minutes of camera time every so often. For that reason, I still think that people should wait and refrain from making judgments about Junior until he is on camera for an entire day, long duration, so that everyone can watch his actions and strategies. Junior may be using a baby spoon to feed himself eggs, but he's not on camera for us to judge him because he's not on camera long enough to do that. I just think that some people need to consider certain things, you know? And just wait, Rock. You know what I mean, but at the end of the day, just give him more camera time. However, what's happening with Chrisean Jr, is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. Only Chrisean Rock knows? Who knows what the next person next to him knows? Only God, Chrisean Rock, and Junior know. Ultimately, all we can do is wait and see. But listen to me. We simply need to give her enough time to give Junior enough camera time so that Junior can either prove the detractors wrong or correct. Go ahead and like this video if you agree with what I'm saying. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and make sure to enable post alerts so you can see new videos. Please make sure that you don't miss any videos.